Hi everyone, long time no see. It's been, I think, a huge time, a long time. When was the last time I just sat and I talked to myself yet again? This is more like a journaling purpose only. I've already told you it's more like vlogging for your own self to deal with your chaotic and clutter filled brain and just dumping it out loud so that it does not feel so awesome or so bad or so depressing, whatever you can state it. I think I like to express myself verbally more, just to myself, very specific. Rather than writing takes a lot of energy. It's not my thing. I write when I'm really like something I am not able to let out, I'm not able to get it out of my system. Then I journal. I have a journal and I have this journal since I think 2022, 2021 something. So it's been there in my life for a very long period of time, but still I think vlogging, it's just fun. It's just fun. So this time a lot happened in last couple of months, um, and to feel teeny tiny bit better about myself, about life, about everything in general, I thought to do a, I don't know if you can say it as a trek or something, but it was a sort of trek and itna zyada bus journey, that's what you can call. So I wanted to do it for a very long period of time because नहीं हो रहा था. I was not feeling well. I was not feeling myself. So I was like, जाना तो है देखो. Because of course when you go out, meet new people, have memories, click gazillion pictures, dress up well, all of that helps you. That is my coping mechanism. Rather than sitting and crying and weeping about it, I like to I like to just enjoy. I like to just forget that it ever happened, and it actually works for me. It works for me. I'm not sure if it works for other as well. So finally, it did happen. Yesterday, day before yesterday, 18th, and my brother booked it for. I think it has been a month when he booked this stuff, and my brother is earning very decent. Okay. And I'm like, no, I'll pay you back and all of that. I'll pay you next month because this time I'm completely broke. I don't have money and I'll pay you next month. And he kept on rushing. Actually, he knew. He always says this. Ki earlier we used to have a huge argument. He's like, Kushi, I earn enough. I can pay for your trips and they're not this expensive. They're basic 1,000, 2,000 rupees and don't create a fuss about it. I like to pay for you and all of that. And I used to be like, I know you like it, but please, you make the payment, you do everything. I just want to pay back to you because I don't want to feel as a burden towards you. 18th it was, and I was like 19th को है शायद, because everyone was saying it is on 19th, and I'm like okay 19th ट्रैक ना, तो मतलब 19th को रात को जाएंगे, 20th को दिन को घूम के आ जाएंगे. और पता नहीं मेरे को क्या हुआ, मैं उनका मैसेज आया, द पर्सन हु do the trek and all, he messaged in a common group saying we still have few seats left, if you are willing to come we are happy to host you as well. And the event is tonight, and I'm like, tonight? I thought it's tomorrow, right? And then I asked my brother, it's today or tomorrow? And he's like, you have not read the gazette? No. I'm like, no, I have, but I forgot, now tell me. And he's like, yeah, it's today. Meet me at Churchgate, CST, at this particular hour. He always makes me wait, and I still am always before time. That's my habit. I can't do anything about it. He made me wait 35-45 minutes something, and then we boarded the train to Dadar. From Dadar, we had a bus till our final destination, and even the entire route of visiting all the waterfalls. We visited 5 waterfalls, and we visited a temple which was around 1,500 years old. Actual date is not yet. Actually, I think year people are not sure about that. एक सेकंड में क्लेचर लगा लेती हूँ, मेरे को आगे दिख गया है और मुझे ये छोटे बाल तो वैसे भी नहीं आएंगे. सी नहीं आए, क्या किया मैंने लगा के. Let it be, who cares. So we reached the place before time. Then I met Bhai's friend in office. We had a great conversation for 5 minutes, making fun of Mohit, every decision he ever takes, making fun of that. That's what I think siblings and friends are for, to make fun of you. And then we boarded the bus. We got a decent seat. I gave Bhai the window seat because of course he's my princess. So he took the, and of course, how can I forget? The moment we met the Bhai's friend, he was like, okay, so who among you is older? And I was so embarrassed. I was so freaking embarrassed. I am 23, he is 29, 30. How can you say who's older? What do you mean by who's older? I don't understand. And this is something which I have heard from guys only. Thrice I have heard this. In cycling event also, I met a person, Amit Sirsat, and he was like, okay, so you and Mohit are twins. And I'm like, okay. I can nahi. I'm very, very younger than Mohit. Younger to Mohit. And then this friend of Mohit, I don't remember his name. I'm very bad at remembering names. And then one more Mohit senior, and he's like, okay, so who among you is older? I'm like, oh my god, what is wrong with guys? Are they dumb? Are they blind or what? I am actually that old. So yeah, this happened, and then I was mad about him. I was mad at him for all of this shit. But yeah, who cares? But I like to mock people. I like to bully them to some extent. I think it's not bully. I think when I know that I can make fun, I can joke about it, and I'm okay with making. I'm like, जितना मेरी खिल्ली उड़ानी उड़ाओ. I'm all down for this. Then we had we boarded the bus, and I was not able to sleep for some reason. I don't know. I can't sleep in moving vehicle or something. Something which is moving, whether it's train, whether it's bus. I cannot sleep. I kept on doing something or the other on phone, or I just listened to a lot of music and all of that. Finally at 3 we reached, and everyone was using and then we were asked कलसुबाई का एरिया, मतलब कलसुबाई ट्रैक, तो वहाँ पे एक बेस प्लेस है, उस बेस प्लेस से फिर आप कलसुबाई के लिए निकलते हो. तो हमें उस बेस प्लेस पे रखा गया, and they were like कि 3:30 we reached, and he was like कि have some rest, at 6 we will leave, at 5 we start serving breakfast, तब तक you can sleep as much as you want, and if you want to do routine, brush up and all of that, you can do that also. I was like, brush up, fuck off. I want to sleep. I found a corner and I slept. I slept till 5. Someone woke me up. I don't know, some decent human being woke me up to eat poha and all. Poha he offered, and he said, you can eat as much as you want. So poha was there, tea was there, black tea and normal tea. And I said, normal tea I want. We had that, and then all of us boarded the bus. I think it started at roughly around 6 and it ended. We reached home. I reached home around 11 in the night. We were expected to reach home at 6, but we reached at 11 because we clicked so many pictures. I am not kidding. I'll share all the pictures here. That's why there's so much empty space, because I want to picture. I will put every single picture that I ever clicked there. I clicked gazillion pictures. I am not even kidding. और इतनी सारी scene की इन सब की. I will put every single one here. You will enjoy it. Mark my words for that. Then the trek started. The first one was the most magnificent one. Oh my god, the beauty of that waterfall. We were like, आप मतलब किसी को सर्व करते हो तो अपना पहले थोड़ा कम बेस्ट सेलर सर्व करो, फिर धीरे धीरे अपना बेस्ट सेलर बढ़ाओ. नहीं, Gajanan served us the bestest waterfall at the very beginning, and then somehow the graph kept on declining. Okay, but it was still fun. I think the first one was Devkund or something. I'll put the names also. I'll put the picture of the fort, the waterfall, and I'll put the name as well, so that if you ever want to visit, you can. The first one, guys were clicking their pictures, and there's this. That's my WhatsApp profile photo right now. So waterfall. मैंने कहा waterflow क्या होता है? Sorry. Waterfall is there. ऐसे गिर रहा है पानी, और उसके नीचे इतना बड़ा रॉक है, और लोग उसके ऊपर खींच के ऐसे वो वाली फोटो ले रहे थे, शाहरुख खान पोज, एंड विंड इज ब्लोइंग, एंड इट इज सच अ फिनोमिनल थिंग. एंड आई एम थोड़ा सा स्कैर्ड. आई एम लाइक, अगर मैं गिर गई इतने लोगों के सामने, इज्जत का कचरा गाइस, तो ये तो नहीं कर सकते हम. तो आई वाज स्कैर्ड. आई वाज नॉट very tempted, but I wanted to click a picture, and somehow I don't know, I was standing at the shore, and I don't know how I crossed the entire path, and I reached to that stone. I asked someone to click a picture of mine. Mohit was not there. He already had his fun थोड़ा बहुत, and then he went upstairs कि भाई अभी थोड़ा सूखते हैं, फिर वापस दूसरे के लिए तैयार होना है. So he went upstairs. I asked someone, can you please click a picture of mine? And those were very generous ones. Then Gajanan also, from a very distance, that is right now my profile, from a long distance, he clicked the picture, and it was so phenomenal. Oh my god, that's a surreal picture. He clicked the pictures, and the person also clicked beautiful pictures. I love to click pictures. Okay, I love to click pictures. I don't like to अभी मेरी फ़ोटो देख के आपको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा, बट मुझे खुद की फ़ोटोज़ इतना लेना पसंद नहीं जितना मुझे दूसरों की या फिर बैकग्राउंड्स की या फिर रैंडम चीज़ों की फ़ोटो लेना मुझे बहुत पसंद है. एंड आई क्लिक सो मेनी पिक्चर्स फॉर सो मेनी पीपल. आई एम लाइक कोई अकेला अगर कोशिश भी करें, बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ पीपल on Gajanan's treks are solo travelers. You know, they like to come all by themselves. So I'm well aware of this because I was once the same, and I was clicking everyone's pictures. Then there was this awesome couple. He is 60. He was an SBI manager. He retired, and right now he's living after retirement life. So he told me that he has been to 3-4 treks also, and this is his 5th trip with Gajanan. And it's fun and all that. And I am very curious, okay? I ask a lot of questions. If you ever meet me in person, I am an introvert by nature, so I like to ask questions because so the burden of the conversation is not on me, and I love to know about people. I love to know about their experiences. I love to know how they feel about something, what their opinions are about something, so that I can know किनके साथ distance maintain करना है. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I genuinely love to learn from people's experiences so that I don't make those mistakes. So I was clicking their picture, the couple's picture. Sir and ma'am, I don't remember their names, nor do I care to know their names. Sir and ma'am is respectful enough, and I want to address them by that only. So sir was clicking ma'am's pictures, okay, and I was like, sir, if you don't mind, I can click your pictures as well, both of you together. And he's like, yeah, please, why would I mind with that? And I clicked his pictures, and I'm like, just see if you like it. If you don't, I can click more pictures also. And he's like, no, they have fabulous and all of that. And then I'm like, okay, sir, I need your quick suggestion about something. And he's like, yeah, please go ahead. I'm like, what would you suggest? Have fun in the tenure, have fun after the tenure, or just have fun? So he's like, see, last one, please eliminate. You cannot survive just with fun. And I would highly suggest if you go have fun in the tenure itself, you always feel that there is time. And I agree, there would be time the moment you are retired, but then you won't have the energy. You won't, because no matter how desperately I want to do the Kalsubai trek is the longest of Maharashtra, ka highest peak ever. So he said, no matter how desperately I want to do that trek, I cannot. My body cannot function that well right now. So I would suggest in the tenure, do as many things as you want, enjoy your life, complete the works, meet the deadlines, but make sure that you are taking space, taking time for your own self out of your busy schedule. And then we talked to ma'am also, and I'm like, sir, ma'am is the shy one or what? So he's like, no, she has the wife hammer. She just has to tell me once, and the things would be done. So she does not talk a lot. That's my job to do. And then we talked about a lot of things. He's like, Gen Z is the most hardworking generation I've ever met. They keep on working. Whenever you ask, what are you doing? Yeah, sir, I'm finishing this particular work right now. And I'm like, sir, you're the first person who ever told me this generation Z is phenomenal and hardworking and all that. He's like, no, because I've worked with them and I genuinely feel that these people are actually overburdened and they are trying to navigate their life, and I would highly recommend them to have a work-life balance, but to not portray it out loud to social media, because whatever you see, you think that's the reality. Gen Z likes to portray themselves way too much on social media, and people think that's normal, right? And that's what they do every day. They don't understand how much they're working extra. So I was like, thank you for this feedback. I genuinely feel good that for the first time someone is appreciating my generation for something at least, and something so crucial. That happened. Then I met 3 people, I think. I met a lot of people, okay, but I was close to few with whom I spent the entire this hours with. So one was in NABARD. She was an officer in NABARD, something related to bank checking. They are financially sustainable and something like that. That's her profile. She was a NABARD person, and then also I met someone who's in New Assurance Bank. I didn't ask her what her job profile is. Because we didn't got itna time. We were all busy searching and seeing everything and just making sure we hold as much as we can at the moment. I was not able to ask her a lot of questions, but yeah, she was in a New Assurance Bank. She's on the second floor. She also told me, you can come, you can be there, blah blah blah. And she brought her niece with her. She was like, and then I remember she said, I want to give her all the opportunities which I somehow was not able to get because of where I used to stay. Now she's staying with her niece is staying with her, and she's taking her with everywhere she's going. She's exploring her niece to the full of potential. And the niece is a cricketer, you know, she's in ninth right now, and the sport she plays is cricket. And such a physique that woman had, she's running all over the track, and we were like, अरे भैया तुम जवान हो, तुम ninth में हो, हम सब बुड्ढे हैं, हमारे घुटने जवाब दे गए हैं. And yeah, I met those. I met a lot of people. Okay, almost all of them were from RBI, but these two were the women I spent most time with. I clicked so many pictures with. I sang 3 hours at the top of my voice with. So I have some sweet memories with these people, and I have also promised कि next time कुछ कर रहे हैं साथ चल रहे हैं, बाढ़ में जाए दुनिया क्या कह रही है. So one after the other, we kept on looking. We kept on sightseeing all the waterfalls. Then there was this beautiful temple, Shiv temple, Amreshwar, something I don't remember, 1,500ish years old. We visited that, and we had group pictures every possible way. Wherever we could, we clicked group pictures so that Gajanan can have those bundles for his upcoming trips, so that he can show people what he has done. He does not have to work hard because सब actually Gajanan को बहुत पसंद करते हैं. The way he is, the way he handles everyone, such a patient man, such a guy with so much composure. If someone can be with me for more than 5 hours, I consider them the most patient, most calm individual out there. So okay, so I'll complete the trip also. Okay, whenever we got time, we did group pictures as well, and we did a quick small introduction at the Shiv temple, and then it started raining. Then we were like, Khushi, Haryana, this is what I do. That's it. Khushi, Haryana, MBA marketing. Bas. Because bhai bahut tez barish. We were like, we cannot be disrespectful also to the people who are speaking, and we cannot just run and all of that. So everyone was like, naam kahan se aaye hain aap aur kya karte hain. That's it. We did the quick introduction, and then yeah, I think then we had also, I think we did reverse what we did. Oh my god, okay, I forgot this. I have to tell you this also. I have so much to tell, and I don't have anything prepared. I'm just babbling. Please listen to me. So all of that happened. Then there's this reverse waterfall in Maharashtra. Because of the wind, the water seems like it's going upwards. वो नीचे ही आ रहा होता है, but वो because of the wind and all, it feels like हवा की वजह से वो ऊपर जा रहा है, ऐसा लगता है. Beautiful this. तो ऐसा जैसे ये पहाड़ है, और उसके पहाड़ के बाद भी जहाँ पे वो वाटरफॉल है, उसके बाद भी देयर इज दिस एंटायर, आप पूरा जाके आप उस तरफ से भी ये वाटरफॉल देख सकते हो. तो सब लोग वहाँ पे रुक गए, सबने फोटो वोटो ली रिवर्स के सामने, एंड देन एवरीवन लेफ्ट फॉर बायर, व्हाट वी कॉल दिस, आई डोंट रिमेंबर व्हाट वी कॉल. सो दे पुट यू हार्नेस नीचे अच्छे से, दे पुट यू हेलमेट, समथिंग वी कॉल इट. रिवर राफ्टिंग तो कुछ और हो गया. You just with then you hook with a wire and then you glide to that other end of the wire. मेरे को याद आएगा तो मैं बता दूँगी, मुझे अभी कुछ याद नहीं आ रहा है, नहीं याद आ रहा है. I'm so sorry. It is in my head but I'm not able to use the word right now. So हाँ, हमने वो फॉल किया. उसके बाद Gajanan heard from a lot of people that from other side this view looks phenomenal, and Gajanan never visited that side. And then out of nowhere, my classmate, we were not on the same trek, we were not with the same group of people, he came from that side and he acknowledged me, he saw me. I am to Bhand, I am in my own little world. My pimple patch is removing because of so much talking. Okay. And he was like, hi Khushi, how are you? And then he told me, Arey, you should go to that valley wala area also, the view is phenomenal. And Gajanan just lit up. He was like, oh, this is what I want to do. And I'm like, चल ना, मेरे को फोटो भेज, आप प्लीज़ आप खुशी को फोटो भेजिएगा, खुशी मेरे को फोटो भेज देगा, and all that. And I looked excitement on his face, and I was like, Gajanan, have you never been on that side? He's like, no. I'm like, okay, we are going. And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, we are going. So he's like, okay. Then all four of us with Gajanan, and then Gajanan was like, अपने उनके साथ एक और मारुति थे, तो he was like, Maruti, you take these people to the other sport activity that we have planned. नहीं, I will go with those people for the sport activity that we planned, and you go with these girls to make them see that. And I'm like, Gajanan, you wanted to see, no? We तो never wanted to see. I'm तो very आलसी. Why would I go so much? झरना तो झरने होते, पानी ही तो गिर रहा है आसमान से. I टॉप से उसमें क्या देखूँ इतना मैं. तो Gajanan like, are you serious? you want to walk so much, because he was on my first trek also. In my life, the first trek I ever did, he was with me on that. So he know how much I hated that, how much painful it was. Not hated, but how much painful it. So apparently the last time I recorded, I got a call और वो बीच में कट गया, और उसके बाद I don't know, मुझे टाइम ही नहीं मिला to complete this entire thing, और वो छूटता चला गया. तो कम से कम अभी complete होगा तो I'll be able, my awesome hair, तो I'll be able to do the small bit of editing and I'll be able to post it, और वो मेरे दिमाग से ना जाए, I really hope. And finally we have got all the pictures and all the videos, the drone shots, the GoPro pictures, और the 360 degree pictures and everything, we have it. So मैं उन सबको अच्छे से डाल पाऊँगी. ठीक है. तो हाँ, where did I end it? तो हाँ, तो आई वाज टेलिंग यू कि मैं उनसे उनसे पहले कल सुबह ही जा चुकी हूँ, उन्हीं के साथ गई हूँ, एंड I was exhausted. Last time, if you have seen that vlog, I was traumatized. I am not kidding. At a point, there was a point, and every time I used to ask Gajan, how much is left? And he's like, Kushi, 70% is done, just 30% is left. And every single time, that's the same constant answer. And I was like, bhai, ye number kam zyada kuch bhi kyun nahi ho raha? It should change at least. And at a point, my legs were like this. You know, they were shivering, they were shaking, ki like, nahi Kushi, nahi ho raha hai. Please let us go. But I met incredible guys, incredibly amazing guys, and because of them I was able to complete my trek. एंड तो उनको पता था कि मुझे चलना, इतना वॉक करना, ये सब नहीं पसंद. बट आई लाइक ठीक है भाई, इनको पसंद है, इन्होंने कभी देखा नहीं है, तो इनको दिखा रहा था. नेक्स्ट टाइम पता नहीं कब आएगा. एंड आई वॉज टॉकिंग अबाउट द जिप लाइन इवेंट. ओके, आई सर्च अबाउट इट एंड देन आई रियलाइज इट वॉज अ जिप लाइन, बेसिक जिप लाइन वाला इवेंट. हमने वो भी किया, पूरा ट्रैक किया. एंड पूरे ट्रैक, आई डोंट नो इफ आई टोल्ड यू दिस बिफोर और नॉट, पहले वाले में रिकॉर्ड हो गया नहीं, बट एवरी सिंगल टाइम I wore a chappal. I will show picture of that chappal also. So I wore that chappal and Gajanan was like कि खुशी तुम्हें इससे ढंग की चप्पल नहीं मिली. And I was like, Gajanan, you said side chain. तो I thought ऐसे खड़े होके बस देखना है. मुझे नहीं पता था कि तुम मुझे ऐसे चढ़ा के ये सब करोगे. तो बोलते यार खुशी, दिस विल ब्रेक एंड पता नहीं तुम कैसे मैनेज करोगी. मैंने कहा गजानन देख, मेरी टूट गई ना चप्पल, आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग, आई विल रन टूवर्ड्स यू एंड आई विल वेयर योर क्रॉक्स, आई डोंट केयर अबाउट एनीथिंग. तुमने इतना मेरे को ताने मार दिए, इतनी नज़र लगा दी, मेरी चप्पल टूटेगी तो तुम्हारे वजह से ही टूटेगी. एंड ही वाज लाइक खुशी, ये तो तूने सही बताया, आगे से किसी की चप्पल टूट गई तो मांगेगा तो मुझसे ही, तो मेरे को चप्पल भी कैरी करनी पड़ेगी. मैंने कहा हाँ, तुम्हें चप्पल भी कैरी करनी पड़ेगी. सो फिर हमने पूरा वो किया, उसके बाद हम आए, उसके बाद वी वर द लास्ट वंस हु डिड जिप लाइनिंग. एक दी थी, उसके बाद हमारी एक मेंबर वो नबार्ड वाली दी, फिर एक और कोई दूसरी मैम थी, फिर न्यू एश्योरेंस वाली, फिर उनकी नीस, और फिर फाइनली मैं, और फिर मेरे बाद गजानन आए थे. तो हम लोग लास्ट लोगों में से, क्योंकि हम पूरा वो घूम के आए ना, तो टाइम लग गया, इतना टाइम था नहीं. और फिर हमने वो लास्ट किया, और मैंने जब जिपलाइन किया ना, आई विल शो दैट वीडियो ऑल्सो. इट वॉज लाइक बियॉन्ड इन्फिनिटी. ऐसा लग रहा था बिकॉज ऑफ द फॉग, बारिश हो रही है, यहाँ से शुरू तो किया बट वहाँ का एंड नहीं दिख रहा था कुछ भी. एंड इट वॉज लाइक वेरी नियर. इफ आई सेंड यू पिक्चर्स व्हेन इट वॉज क्लीन, इट वॉज लाइक मैक्सिमम 100-150 मीटर्स, इतना ही होगा, ज़्यादा बड़ा नहीं था. बट वी वर नॉट एबल टू सी, इतनी गंदा विजन हो गया था बिकॉज ऑफ द फॉग एंड क्लाउड्स एंड एवरीथिंग. एंड ये सब इवेंट हुआ. उसके बाद आई थिंक जिपलाइन के बाद हमने कुछ नहीं, जिपलाइन के बाद हाँ जिपलाइन किया हमने. उसके बाद हम वो टेम्पल विजिट करने गए, टेम्पल में हम सब ने इंट्रोडक्शन किया. वो ख़त्म हुआ, फिर तो बस फिर तो हम बैठ गए थे. आई थिंक टेम्पल के बाद हमने, आई डोंट थिंक हमने कुछ देखा. सारे वाटरफॉल्स ऑलमोस्ट हमने पहले ही देख लिए थे. फिर हमने जिपलाइन किया, वो डीपेस्ट वैली, सेकेंड डीपेस्ट एशिया की वैली के बाद वो हो गया सब कुछ. आई थिंक यही हुआ था, आई डोंट रिमेंबर, या फिर मेरी मेमोरी अभी कम हो गई है तो आई डोंट रिमेंबर. उसके बाद हमने कुछ किया, उसके बाद हम बस अपने बस में बैठे, और बस में बैठे तो बकचोदी थक गए हैं, पैर चस चस कर रहे हैं. आई थिंक आई वॉकड अराउंड 26-27,000 स्टेप्स, दैट मच स्टेप्स, एंड दैट टू ऑन ट्रैक ऑल्सो. सो वो 1100 कैलोरीज और समथिंग इट गॉट बर्नड. उसका भी स्क्रीनशॉट अगर मेरे पास हुआ तो मैं लगा दूँगी. मैं भूल जाऊँगी, मुझे पता है. मैं इतनी एडिटिंग इतनी स्पेसिफिक नहीं करने वाली हूँ. मैं जो भी रैंडम आएगा मैं सब डाल देने वाली हूँ, तुम देखते रहो कब क्या आने वाला है. तो हमने वो किया, फिर हम पूरे 3 घंटे मिनिमम, उसके बाद तो सब एकदम एग्जॉस्ट, एकदम डेड हुए थे. बट 3 घंटे तो हमने एकदम, मतलब एकदम 90s early 90s, late 90s, early 20s, 2000s, 2000 sorry 2000s, इतने गाने बजाए ना हमने, हम बिल्कुल वुमनाइजर अल्कोहलिक जो गाने बज सकते थे हमने वो सब गाने बजाए हैं। चिकनी चमेली, वो शीला, सब 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 गाने बजाए उसमें हम। पंजाबी गाने, हरियाणवी गाने, बिहारी गाने, महाराष्ट्रियन गाने, कोई भी गाने हो सब पे वाइब कर रहे हैं हम। सब एकदम लाउड वॉइस में हम गा रहे हैं। इतना मज़ा आया, एकदम नचनिया बने पड़े हैं फुल ऑन, एंड वी हैड सो मच फन। उसके बाद तो फिर सब एग्जॉस्ट हो गए थे, उसके बाद फिर भी हमारे गाने बज रहे हैं और हम सब गा रहे हैं, बस ऐसे वाइब कर रहे हैं ये सब। ओवरऑल इट वॉज अ फैबुलस फैबुलस एक्सपीरियंस। मैं हमेशा इसलिए बोलती हूँ कि ऑलवेज गो। मैं हमेशा अपने सारे मेरे फ्रेंड्स को आप सुनोगे, स्पेशली फीमेल फ्रेंड्स, आई पुश them to a very great extent that you should go and attend these sort of events rather than going with your friends, your people. It's best if you go all by yourself. Although I went with my elder brother, but he was with his friends, और उन्होंने मुझे legit छोड़ दिया था. He was like, खुशी, you deal with your shit, you know, I want you to open up, I want you to talk. I am not an introvert by nature. I don't know where do I belong, to be honest. I as an individual, someone is texting me something. I as an individual, I love to talk. I can talk, but I choose not to talk to a lot of people. I feel मैं बहुत जल्दी energy sense कर लेती हूँ as compared to other people. I really grasp energy, vibes and all of that very quickly. And rarely ऐसा कभी हुआ है जब मेरे judgments fail किए हैं about an individual. मुझे हमेशा instincts बहुत जल्दी आते हैं इस मामले में। तो मेरे को लगता है कि यार I do not choose to waste my energy on anyone. I'm like, मेरे को सही लगा, if I really think that someone is worth of my time, my energy, I would give my 200%. Otherwise, in my life, it's like black and white. So it makes my life easier. Where a lot of people say that life is always in between grays, some shade of grays. But I'm like, if you consider black and white, it makes your life and a lot of your life decisions way more easier. So I consider myself as a selectively extrovert sort of an individual where I can talk to anyone I want, but I choose not to spend a lot of energy. But going on these treks, going on these events helps you in networking, helps you in connection building, helps you in with confidence also कि यार तुम किसी से भी बात कर पा रहे हो. And yeah, I think it gives you experience. Most importantly, I am a miser by personality. I am very chindi. I am not kidding about this, but I still choose to spend quite a decent amount of money on things like treks, things like marathon, uh, थिंग्स लाइक शोज़. मेरे को बहुत शौक है, मुझे पोट्री सीखनी है, मुझे जाकिर खान का लाइव शो अटेंड करना है, मुझे इन सब चीज़ों में एक्चुअली पैसे खर्च करना है. इसलिए आई सेव अ लॉट ऑफ मनी कि जहाँ से भी पैसे बच रहे हैं, जो भी मैं एक्सपेंसेस नहीं करूँगी उससे पैसे बच रहे हैं, आई वुड लाइक टू सेव इट ऑल ऑफ दैट एंड देन आई यूज टू स्पेंड. तो इट मेक्स मी फील लाइक आई हैव अर्नड द थिंग दैट आई वांटेड टू डू एंड इट मेक्स मी फील गुड. मेरे को उसमें खर्च करना अच्छा लगता है, मुझे कपड़ों में, मुझे बाहर खाने खाने में. मेरे को खाना खाने का बाहर वैसे भी मैं नहीं खाती हूँ, तो मुझे शौक नहीं है, तो वहाँ पे मैं पैसे बचा के आई लाइक टू स्पेंड ऑन थिंग्स दैट आई रियली रियली एन्जॉय. एंड ऑलमोस्ट ऑल ऑफ देम, ऑल दोज एक्टिविटीज़ आर यूजुअली आइदर सोलो और विद माई ब्रदर. यही दोनों हुई हैं अभी तक तो तीनों मेरे भाई के साथ ही हुई हैं. But it's fun. It makes you explore yourself. It makes you know more of you, if that makes sense. Overall, it was a fabulous experience. किसी और को भी करना हो, please जाओ, please go for it. It is so fun. It is so fun. कहीं पे अगर आपको थोड़ा सा extra, जैसे हम fine dine बोलते हैं, when it is fine dine, you have to pay extra. Fine dine तो ठीक है, वो example थोड़ा अलग हो गया, बट जहाँ पे भी थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा देखिए, अगर आप थोड़े एलीट ग्रुप्स में जा रहे हो, तो आई थिंक इट ऑलवेज हेल्प्स यू. वो आपको एक मोटिवेशन देता है टू वर्क इवन हार्डर देन व्हाट यू आर वर्किंग. यू फील लाइक यार इस बंदे ने भी तो अचीव कर लिया, इफ़ ही कैन डू इट, इफ़ शी कैन डू इट, आई कैन ऑल्सो डू इट. यू नो देयर इज़ नो डिफरेंस. उसने जब कर लिया, उसके पास भी सेम रिसोर्सेज होंगे, उसके पास भी सेम एनर्जी होगी, सेम टाइम होगा, बट स्टिल दैट पर्सन मैनेज. तो मतलब उसमें रेजिलियंस मुझसे ज़्यादा होगा, डेडिकेशन मुझसे ज़्यादा होगा, तो उसने कर लिया, तो मैं भी अगर सेम चीज़ करूँगी तो आई कैन ऑल्सो डू इट. तो ये एक तरह से आपको लाइफ में और पुश करता है टू बिकम अ बेटर वर्जन ऑफ योर सेल्फ, बिकॉज ऑफकोर्स द पीपल यू सराउंड योर सेल्फ विद इज़ समथिंग दैट आप चाहो वैसा बनना. अगर आप अल्कोहलिक्स के बीच में रहोगे, आप कितने भी आपके मॉरल वैल्यूज़ हो, यू विल टर्न अल्कोहलिक. तो आई थिंक इफ़ यू हैव द प्रिविलेज ऑफ बीइंग विद रिच एज पीपल, it's better to be with them, you know. You will somehow or the other make your way out. I really believe in the power of manifesting. I think it actually helps. It has helped me. ऐसा नहीं बोलते कि मतलब बैठ बैठ के सब कुछ हो जाएगा. बैठो, सोचो किसी के बारे में और उस काम को करते रहो. तो वो हो जाता है, वो बेसिक है ना। अगर आप किसी चीज़ को अपने विजन बोर्ड में डाल दोगे कि खुशी ये काम तो करना ही है, तो आपको बार बार वो नैग करता है कि यार खुशी डाला था, कर क्या रही है तू, यू नो, दैट इन दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ वे। तो वो आपको हेल्प करता है, तो वैसे वैसे भी आपकी वो हो जाती है, यू नो, इट 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 हेल्प्स यू पुश लाइक दैट ऑल्सो। वैसे भी शायद मैनिफेस्टिंग वैसे ही काम करता है, और तो कैसे ही काम करता होगा कि मतलब आपको एक फिजिकल फॉर्म ऑफ वो दिख जाता है, किक मिलता है कि यार ये तो करना है ना, ये तो डाला था ना, दिस इज़ तो व्हाट यू हैव पुट, तो अभी तो करना तो पड़ेगा ही। तो उस बेसिस पे फिर आप कर लेते हो, एंड इट इज़ मज़ा आता है लाइफ में। इट्स बेटर टू बी full of experiences than full of money or full of anything else. पैसे तो आते रहते नहीं, but experiences, यही जवानी है. I don't know if I told you this or not, but there was an elder couple in our group, and I asked him. He had the prettiest eyes. I asked him कि sir, what would you recommend? We should do fun with tenure. We should do fun with when our tenure is over, or we should just have fun. So he just told me, Khushi, always have fun in the tenure. Because right now, no matter how desperately I want to do, but I cannot do a Kalsubai trek. I cannot do a trek which is way too long, you know. My body does not support it. My heart health does not support it. Nothing supports it. As you are so young, I would highly recommend you to enjoy, to give time to yourself, because ये life चलने वाली है, ये 9 to 5 चलता रहेगा, सब कुछ चलता रहेगा। सैटरडे संडे महीने में एक बार, 3 महीने में एक बार, take time for yourself and do these activities. It will make you so much experienced, so much enriched with experience, that आपके पास इतनी कहानियाँ होंगी बताने के लिए, which will always make you the smartest or the well lived person in the group. And I think I would always remember this advice in my entire life that I'm going to live, that I want to die with memories, then with a lot of regrets. And I would highly recommend all of you guys to also consider the same. चलो तब तक के लिए, जब तक नया एक्सपीरियंस नहीं आता है लाइफ में, तब तक के लिए कीप मिसिंग मी, ये मेरी सेल्फ ऑब्सेशन कह रही है। ओके, टाटा।